to the side. Go ahead and stand up real quick. Do you want to talk at all, or do you want me to direct it?
Go ahead. You got it.
Cool. So we have two things we're working on today. We've got the left knee is really hurting with knee flexion, so we're barely able to bend it or put pressure on that, so that kind of affects work. And then the low back stuff, and that's just our regular low back tightness. Okay, cool. So we'll do some needles on the knee. We'll do some adjustments everywhere else. We'll start with some irrelevant ones to the neck and mid-back. Those always feel good. Can you scoot forward just a little bit? Perfect. And then I'll just stand up here with you. If you look over your right shoulder all the way, and then all the way to the left. Okay, perfect. So keep looking over to the left, and then we're gonna let the head kind of drop into this hand here. Cool. Cool. You can react, it's okay. And then to the right. Good. Perfect. We'll let that drop there. Good. All right, we did it. How are we doing? I messed up your headband if you want to fix that.
Take it off.
Let's go into your back. Or looking up at the sky. We'll actually do our appointment in reverse a little bit today. We're gonna get the rest on this side. So that was our occiput upper cervical. So we're gonna come in a little bit lower. So nice and relaxed there. Okay. Whew. We did it. If you want to scoot down a little bit, the bun might sit better in there. Okay. All right. With the neck and mid back, all that stuff's been feeling pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks here. Tuck your chin down just a little bit, let the air out. Okay. One more. Nice. We're gonna get all the other joints and then we'll come back to that. The lower back. These are quiet ones. So we're not going to do that on the other knee because it's not going to like that. But if I traction it out there, that feels okay?
Yeah.
Doing okay there?
Yeah.
All right. All right, go ahead and face me on your side this way. And scoot down just a little bit. Is it kind of central back, like more?
Yeah.
You can hold on right there. Okay. Let's go ahead and flip to that side. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna start with the knee and then we'll come back to, actually, let's flip onto your stomach. We'll get the measure of the low back. Does the left side feeling a little bit locked up when I do that?
100%.
Okay. Are we tender here? Yeah. Go ahead and look to your right. And not as bad here.
No.
Is that nicer? Okay. So I'm gonna hang into that front spot for a second. Have you had chiropractic care before this office?
No. You were my very first chiropractor.
Cool. But you get body work with massage and stuff like that?
Sometimes. I don't trust a lot of people with my body.
When you depend on body for work, gotta be careful.
Yeah.
I'm the same way. And it's like up into here too, yeah?
Yeah.
Kind of everywhere. Do you feel like it's worse than normal?
Well, today for sure. It's very tender.
So I know you've had the knee injury. I mean, you had that a little bit prior, but then it's kicked up quite a bit in the last few weeks.
Yeah.
Do you attribute that to anything? It seems like it was just kind of insidious or came out of nowhere.
It used to be back and forth, so it like used to come and then leave. But since I've been working so much, now it's just staying.
Okay.
It won't go away.
So would that fluctuate in the past due to?
Yeah, due to like my
work?
knee use, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it all kind of correlates because the left knee and then the left back is definitely feeling way more locked up because of that. So
Usually because I just don't want to put more pressure on there, so I'm like using every single other part of my body
right.
to not use my knee.
I'm gonna put some pressure on the side of the hip here, and then I'll kind of recheck some of that. When I just bend the knee like that, is that kind of getting a little bit iffy?
No, not right now.
So we did all of the orthopedic tests for the knee, and everything showed up good. And that usually shows us all the soft tissue stuff like ligament damage, meniscus damage, ACL, MCL, PCL, ACL. I think I jumbled some words, all the ligaments that are in there. So we skipped the MRI. That went up quite a bit. Do you notice a difference there?
Yeah.
Flip onto your back, we'll get into the knee stuff. But yeah, so we skipped the MRI, we got x-ray just to double check there's nothing there. We are going to be doing some injections on Wednesday. So conservative care hasn't really been helping. We're going to keep up with it, mainly for the laser. We're going to do some needles as well, but the laser kind of helps to keep inflammation down. And if there is a larger injury process, they're helping to speed up that injury process. But I think the ortho will probably want to see some MRIs, and we're pretty much like dead center knee, right?
Yeah.
So not like a typical spot. It's kind of in like our patellar tendon regions, like kind of overuse, but you're also getting like pressure stuff on it, which there's fat pads under there, there's bursa. So MRI would kind of show us those things. And fat pad's a big pain generator, but we'll see.
Everything's good.
We're gonna use the rope guys. Any soreness in the quads? Okay. So quadricep muscles go into quadriceps tendon, which is the top of the patella, and then that same tissue goes down to form the patellar tendon into the tibia. So if we affect the larger muscle groups like the quads, we can create a little bit of relaxation in those tendons. If we go directly into it, there's not much we can affect there. So that's why we're going away from the injury, and then directly on the injury, we'll go into it with the laser. So all this stuff, no tenderness through there. Mm-hmm. Okay, a little poke. You're on camera now, so feel free to laugh still. Laughing's the way to get it out. We got 3 more of those. Good. Never get used to it.
No.
Cool. Lateral rectus, our last 2. Sorry. Okay. And I get nervous too. All right. last one. Cool, done. All those feel pretty good?
Yeah.
No spicy stuff? Okay. We'll hook you up to the electronic massager. Doesn't massager just sound nice? Than like,
It does.
I don't know, I feel like electrical stuff sounds aggressive.
Is that like a TENS unit? Do you know what a TENS unit is?
Kind of, yeah. So TENS is going to be a little more superficial with the pads. This you'll feel a little bit deeper with the needles just being a little bit deeper, but very similar effect. TENS unit is more for like a pain gate theory, so it's like a distraction from the pain.
Okay.
This is considered motor nerve stem, so it's more of like a treatment for the tissues and creates more of like a reset than that. But still both very good options. Do you use a TENS unit at home?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna look at the outside of the leg, the lateral rectus setup. So let me know when those start to feel good. Doesn't need to be anything crazy.
That's good.
Not too much?
Yeah, that's good.
And then inside of the leg, same thing.
That's good.
Right. Well, let me know if anything changes there. I'm gonna get the laser lights on. At the one room without AC. And then the laser, just making sure we're not staring directly at it. You wanna get this? He is on life support. Wouldn't it be nice if you're just skipping out of here?
Mm-hmm.
Well, this is the second or third treatment that we've done with this.
I think this is the third one.
Third. Yeah, if it wasn't like a super urgent thing, I'd say let's stick with this, but sometimes when we have livelihood at stake, I think the cortisone injections can be a good little crutch. But definitely a good time when you have those injections and that medication working to be really diligent with the PT. Because ultimately when that drug wears off, we want a really strong knee, quads, hamstrings to support that. But a lot of times getting those injections, that can help us get normal movement patterns back. So we'll kind of naturally integrate. If all we did was the injection, then you just sat on the couch for 2-3 months.
Yeah.
When that drug wears off, you still have that same pattern or that same pain because that mechanism didn't change. So obviously as a chiropractor, not all about the drugs, but sometimes we need them in cases to get through certain events. If it's something that just helps for a little bit and goes away, it's not something we want to keep doing those injections for. But we can use it as a really good tool if we need it. We got like 18 seconds left. That just kicked up a little bit because you moved your leg.
Yeah. It was like a little...
I've had people that like straighten their legs, they want to like see it or like look up and it pains all the needles in the quad. Oh, sorry, I won't talk about that right now. Alright. Get these guys off. It's like fun torture, right?
It is. Especially now.
And then you like have to feel better walking out of here because you're away from this situation. That's the goal, right? Alright. Did you feel like that tape was helpful?
Yeah.
Can we do that today?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We'll do a little bit of scraping. Have we done the deeper releases for that?
I don't think so.
Let's actually try that out today. So I'm gonna steal this from you. your left on the table.
Like this?
Yep, perfect. And then kind of come from like this angle, so you kind of get her head in there that's blurred out, and then can you see me still? Is that artsy? Artsy as fuck. You can sit on that chair. Cool. So I'm gonna have you start with the leg out here. So if you could hold that for me, and then we're gonna slowly let that fall down. So into knee flexion. Does that feel okay?
Mm-hmm.
Over pressure. How are we doing? A little spicy.
Yes.
Okay. We're just gonna get a few reps through there. Go ahead and kick that out straight. Okay, go ahead and drop that down. Breathe. Can you take some big belly breaths? Let's get 2 more big breaths like that. I'm not being too mean. Go ahead and kick that straight out. And same thing, drop down. You'll be awake after this. Ready to go. Big breaths. So this is just a pin and stretch technique. Active release technique, or ART is the brand name. I'm not allowed to say that I do it anymore because my certification's gone. Or we can just call it muscle release technique. Same deal, we're just kind of starting those muscles at their contracted state and relaxing and lengthening the tissue so we get a nice little pin and stretch there. Kind of fun, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. One more, we go onto the inside of the leg, pop that up again, and drop that down. Not as bad in here. Go ahead and come on back up. I'm gonna slide this under. We didn't really do a test retest. I guess you'll know with work figure how that feels. But the knee flexion, do you feel like that's been like actually blocked?
Yeah, so it's like when the pain strikes right here, the pain kind of like goes everywhere. It's like when you're when like a part of your leg or something is asleep and you get all these like little feelings like it's waking up. That's how it feels like right here.
Okay.
But now it would only be like when you put pressure on it. Now it would sometimes it's like when I bend it, it becomes that pain.
Okay. Well, just stop bending it.
You know.
just peg like it all day.
Right, exactly.
That's what the pirates do. And they're
Thought of
fine.
that.
Or hand balancing. You can always walk on your hands. Other options, thinking outside the box.
Right.
So we did do this tape job last time?
No.
Oh, cool. Okay, we'll see how this feels. It's not necessarily designed for support like a full-on like knee brace would do, but it is good proprioceptive feedback. It creates a little lift and stretch on the skin. So they've shown some inflammation stuff. I cut this way too long, so sorry.
That's fine.
More is always better. Have you had tape at all? Ever?
Never.
Never. Have you seen it?
Yeah.
It's a little excessive, but. We're gonna go directly on that piece. Is this ASMR? Do you watch ASMR stuff?
No.
Are you gonna watch your video?
Am I gonna what?
Are you gonna watch your video?
I don't know.
I never like have to edit it.
I don't like watching me on cable.
Yeah, it's weird listening to yourself talk.
Yeah. Because then you're like, that's how I sound. How awful.
All right, new leg. Who dis? Go ahead and I'll steal this from you. Are you able to tell if you just kind of stand up and walk around if it feels better, or do you have to?
No. It feels way better.
Okay. Cool. Go ahead and sit up right here and you can face that direction. I'll just get some shoulder adjustments to finish it off. Have you done shoulders before?
No.
Cool. So I'm gonna come around through here, and you can relax that there. Do a little pull up, and we'll go ahead and flip to this side. Go ahead and stand up real quick. Take your hand and just post it right here, and then bring the elbow forward, and you're gonna kind of chicken wing against me here. Good. And relax. Come out a little bit further with the elbow, and then go a little bit harder. There we go. I talked over it. Sweet. That's all I got.
Thank you.
High five.
Woohoo!
Yay!